Yo, welcome to the motherfucking neighborhood. Welcome to the motherfucking neighborhood if it's your first time in the neighborhood. Before we do anything, we fucking set the vibe. So I got the podcast on today, folks, so that part. So this is the vibe today. While we set the vibe, that's the time to go get whatever it is that you use to relax, whether or get your day started. Get your blunt, your coffee, your tea, Miley's, perks, whatever. This is a no judgment zone. This like before you even get into the motherfucking neighborhood, like you gotta take all judgment motherfucking off. This is a place where you could just come and be you, no matter who you are, no matter what you are, no matter where you are. But this the vibe for the day. Today is Finance Friday, but I'm recording it on Thursday because I got shit to do again today. This my shit. Dinner. Hey, that's that throwback. Who know about this? Hey. Working on my ghetto Pilates. I'm not going out tonight. Hey. That's all I got in my wine left, y'all. Hey. All right, yo, welcome to the motherfucking neighborhood. We had to let that one run. All I could think about is being like, shit, 1920 in New Orleans at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning at Fusions dancing with Aaron, Robin, and Brittany cutting up, fucked up. I changed for yo. That's what it took me back to. It took me back to fucking 2000 and fucking, 2008, 2010, 2009, timeline jumping in this bitch. Music is how I time travel. But yo, welcome to the motherfucking neighborhood. Welcome to the motherfucking neighborhood. If it's your first time in the neighborhood, these are the rules of engagement. These are the rules for the neighborhood. If it's your first time in the neighborhood, make sure you go all the way back. Bring it back to the bottom of the map. Make sure you go all the way back to the very beginning and watch a video called Welcome to the Neighborhood. Watch from Welcome to the Neighborhood in chronological order and to the point you came in on the journey. What's the point you came in on the journey? What are you saying? What does that mean? The point you came in on the journey is the video that you clicked that introduced you to me, that made you say, who is this girl? Why am I watching her? Do I want to watch her? Do I want to subscribe to her? Do I want to like this video? That's the point you came in on the journey. If you came in the middle of the journey, we follow two people here. The first we follow is not really a person, it's spirit, God, whatever it is you believe in or don't believe in, but I believe it. As for me and my house, we gonna serve the Lord. And so as for me and my house, we gonna serve the Lord. We follow God first over anything. God over everything. God over bitches, God over everything. So we follow God first, and then we follow Uncle Luke. We don't stop, we pop that pussy. We keep going past the point we came in on the journey, and we watch to the very last video that has been uploaded. If you're watching this as these videos are being uploaded, you are getting backstage passes to see greatness being made. This is my proverbial Noah's Ark. This is the story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world. I didn't cry a river and drown the whole world. Cry me a river, cry me. That's how I feel today. This is a story of a girl and God, and you just get to watch. You get to watch my journey of what my relationship with God looked like and what me following God looked like to me. That part. If you want to know a little bit about the channel and why I am doing what I'm doing, I would tell you to go and see a little video called A Thing About Hope. The Thing About Hope. I can never motherfucking remember the name of that video. If you watch these in chronological order, you are running to that bitch somewhere. A couple tidbits that you can jump around to. A shout out to Esquire Apparel, a video about change agents. The thing about I said the thing about hope. Noah's Ark, the audacity of hope, and let's see what we can make today. Those are some videos that I would suggest you go watch if you don't want to watch all however many hundreds of videos that are up here. But you eventually you might want to watch those. So I just tell you, get a head start. You'll catch up. Trust me, it'll take some time, but you will catch up, and I think it'll be worth it. It's like a climax. It's like a crescendo. My stock keep going up like a crescendo, like Drake say. I gotta remember that I'm recording on the podcast today. What's poppin' podcast? Y'all missed a lot of shit yesterday. It is what it is. So I'm probably going to twist my hair as we talk today. I don't have any rubber bands on my wrist. But I got a lot for you guys today. So it's crazy because I pre-recorded yesterday, and I actually didn't end up doing what I needed to do, but some kind of way I was still pressed for time. Who fucking knows how? Did I have a meeting this morning? I don't know what the fuck I had, but some kind of way I had shit to do, and I was still pressed for time today. I still had shit to do. So I'm gonna do what I didn't do today on Saturday. Y'all know I work on Saturday, so Spiritual Saturday will be interesting because I gotta run to my office and all of this shit. So Spiritual Saturday will be a very different Spiritual Saturday. So y'all might get to see my hair on Spiritual Saturday. Y'all probably won't see my hair tomorrow because I won't hop back on here because today is Finance Friday. Today is Finance Friday, even though it's Thursday. Even though it's really Thorough Thursday, I'm recording Finance Friday on Thorough Thursday because I got shit to do. With that, I got so much shit to do. So I leave for Louisiana in T-minus what's the week? 7 days, probably 8. Today is the 10th, so 8 days. And I have so much to do to prepare for that. To set myself up for when I get back, to don't have shit to do. To prepare to go to get my work shit straight. Like so much shit to do. I'm tired already. Like it's this meme that I saw that said, I got so much shit to do, I just want to fucking go to sleep. So that part. I got my last little glass of wine. I drank my whole little bottle of wine. I'm so proud of myself. I be so hard on myself. Like, bitch, like you shouldn't be drinking during the week. Like, bitch, loosen up. I need to loosen up a little bit. I'm trying to loosen up a little bit, so I'm loosening up. I really enjoyed this glass of wine, this bottle of wine. I probably won't buy it anymore. It was here, so I drank it. But I probably won't buy it anymore, especially when I get back because I got so many things to do. Oh, let me tell y'all this shit. So All right, no update on the competition. They were supposed to start judging yesterday, but I got intel that they probably, I don't know when they gonna announce who made it to the final round. But bitch, tell me why the motherfucking final round is on Friday when I'm on a motherfucking aeroplane, bitch. When I'm on a plane, bitch, they gonna be fucking presenting. So I already got it figured out. As soon as they I'm claiming that I'm making it. I hope all three of my innovations make it to the final round. But I'm just gonna record, and they gonna have to play my recording, bitch. Like y'all, you got a plan, bitch. No worries, you got a plan. So I'm excited. That'll be interesting. We'll see how that shit go, bitch. My body's so mad at me because I've been taking like all kind of. First off, I think about me, I'm very holistic. I hate to take medicines because that shit, like, if anything fuck with my anxiety and shit like that, and that's probably why I've been probably extra emotional and shit. What's today's date? My PMS gonna start next week, so, but no worries, I'm gonna have something for that. But like, I just don't do medicines. But I've been taking them because y'all know I be super phlegmy, super mucusy. And I felt like I was like something was trying to get me. It was trying to get me. Let me adjust this titty. Pause. You already know Fenty, Savage X Fenty. Make sure you shop Savage X Fenty. I want to buy myself something from there, but I got so many things I want to talk to you guys about today, and I hope I can remember all of them. Probably won't. But I'm going to watch this weekend. I got so much shit to do. But I haven't been drinking water like I should be because I don't like Charlotte tap water, and I've been having like diarrhea and shit, like constipation diarrhea, because it's probably not because y'all know I drink detox tea too, so that detox tea really cleaning my insides out. That's probably really what's going on. But even when you detox, you definitely have to drink a lot of water, and I'm out of I spent my money, so I'm broke. So so I can't fucking buy bottled water. That's just not a thing. Like, it's not in the motherfucking budget. So I've been drinking tap water, and my body like, bitch, you are a simple hoe, bitch. What the fuck is you putting in me, bitch? Like, I know it is. So first off, I can't wait till the morning so I can go get me, like, I'm gonna be up. So I'm gonna wake up, like I woke up, like I did how I released the video for today. I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and started uploading it. So by the time I woke up, it was done. So that's what I'm gonna do. I already got my clothes that I'm gonna wear tomorrow. So I'm just gonna get up and get on it. I'm probably gonna leave the house dumbass early because I got so many errands to run before I get back, because I got a meeting at 11, and Fridays are usually my shopping days. But I got a meeting at 11, and so usually at 11 I'm getting home from just shopping. So I got so much shit to do before 11. But I'm gonna go and get me some motherfucking tea, bitch. I ain't had no good tea in a minute. I have my stress tea, but I need to get my echinacea tea, bitch, my elderberry tea, bitch. I need to, and like, since it's been gone, I can tell it's missing from my life. So I definitely, I'm gonna go get those. I'm gonna get my Starbucks tea with my pumpkin loaf. But I can't spend too much bread because I'm going home, and so that's a good thing. So that's part of the segue into Finance Friday today. Let me see if I can start twisting my hair. This little fro cute or whatever, but I can't. I'm sorry. I always want to call y'all iPod podcast that you can't see the fro, but it's trust me, it's cute. So I got a little, and I'm not gonna even shop like I usually shop because I'm not gonna be here to eat all that food. And so I got so many things just to take care of tomorrow. I want to, I'm going to get my nails and my eyelashes done next week. So I need to, but I want to, I'm going to get Christmas cards for my nail tech and the manager of the nail shop. So I want to go do that. I need to pick that shit up. And I need to like clean my house. Like, you can tell how busy my work week is like, you can really tell how busy my work week is by the shit, what's the word I'm looking for? It starts with an S. By the state of my office. Well, my office usually have like salad bowls all over that bitch and cups. Cause y'all know I always got something tasty to drink or something healthy to drink. My office is not that bad, but it's pretty rough. I need to wash my dishes. I got so much stuff to do. So they're supposed to be, I better get my carpet clean while I'm out of town. And they're supposed to be also spraying my cabinet. So before I go, I got to take all of my stuff out of all of my cabinets so they can spray them hoes. So I got to find some time to do that. In between recording the video for the innovation competition, packing my clothes, going to get all that shit done. I still have to get Christmas gifts. I have to find my sister a wallet. I don't know what I'm getting my parents. Would you get somebody that got everything? Like, I'm so childish. I'm very childish to the point where I have written them, especially when I ain't had no money. Like, I don't know. I'm very sentimental. So when I ain't had no money and I wanted to get him a gift, like, you know, when you was a kid, you made the little hand turkeys. I drew him a hand turkey and wrote him a letter, bitch. Straight like that. Colored that bitch in and mailed it to him, bitch. I didn't wrote my parents letters, bitch. Like, I'm that type of child. I'm that type of person. Like, that's the type of stuff I think about. Like, it ain't about the money. It's about, you know, the thought. So, like, they didn't definitely put up with me when I ain't have nothing. So I be always wanting to get them something nice and spoil my parents. I don't give a fuck. Like, my parents give me the blues sometimes, but I ain't gonna never not. Like, I don't give a fuck. We could never talk again, and I still blow money on them. Straight like that, because they're my folks. But neither here nor there. So, all right, I want to hop into Finance Friday. So I think this Finance Friday will be very interesting. With the Christmas season rapidly approaching, the first thing we gotta do is set boundaries. If you don't got no motherfucking money, you can't buy nobody no motherfucking gifts. But nah. And if a person don't understand you ain't got no motherfucking money, and they stop fucking with you because you can't afford no gift for them, it's probably for the best. It's probably for the best, my friend. You didn't want them in your life anyway. Thank you, huh? Thank you for removing yourself so I didn't have to. I hate confrontation any fucking way. So one, like, assess your budget. Like, do you have money for gifts? You know, a lot of people go, this is a time of a year that people go broke. Like, they spend money that they don't have for what? Like, for what? You know what I'm saying? Like I tell my parents when I went to go see my mom for her birthday, what gift she got me, the ticket was her gift. Like, you know what I'm saying? And people gotta understand that. Like, you're not obligated to get people anything, and people have to understand that. And don't feel bad for not being able to get people something. One day you will be. And they should understand that hustle. I need to put my godmother and my god sisters and my nanny. I got a lot of people that I need to put on my Christmas list that I haven't really put on my Christmas list, that I haven't been able to really give to before, because I only be having a certain amount of money. But it's a lot of people that then poured into me, that engaged to me when I ain't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I want to start giving back to them. I definitely need to order my nanny, my godmom. She loves candles, so I'll probably order her a candle or some shit. But like, for Finance Friday, like, do you have a Christmas budget? And is it reasonable? Like, can you really afford it? Because if I'm being honest with you, I really can't afford it, but I can afford it. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, if I'm honest with you, my debt to income ratio is lopsided. Like, I have more debt than I have income. But I'm paying my debt down slowly. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to dig myself out of the hole I dug for myself trying to get here. But, like, I'm at a place where, let me tell you when you can't afford it. When you don't got no money nowhere, no money put up. When you don't have no savings, no nothing. Like, you literally live paycheck for paycheck. Bitch, I live paycheck to paycheck. Don't get it twisted. But, like, it's levels to this shit. Just to be honest with you. And I share this with y'all because people, like, I'm giving you shit you already know. You fucking already know what it is. But my ghetto Pilates, I'm not going out tonight. So there was a time, and you get to see, hopefully you get to see the progression. So, there was a time, not very long ago, where I didn't have any savings accounts. Not no real savings accounts. Like, I had a savings account that wasn't no savings account. It was just another account. Like, I ain't had no money put up for a rainy day that I never touched. You know what I'm saying? And I'm kind of salty with myself because for this trip home, I'm going into my never touch savings account. I've gone into it, and have gone into it twice. But it's worth it. For this year, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go ahead and blow it, and I'm gonna trust God. I trust you, Lord. I'm gonna trust that God gonna go ahead and replace that for me. That's one of them things. But after this, is one more thing that I have to pay for, and I'm not gonna ever touch it again. And I'm just gonna use my I have a, y'all know I have like a little several savings accounts, but it's another savings account like that savings. The other one. So I have one that I'm not supposed to ever touch. So I have a 401k. I have one that I'm never supposed to touch. Like, I don't know. Is that a text message? What color is that like? I don't know. But I got one that I'm never supposed to touch. But I'm going to see my family. Fuck that dumbass shit. Like, yeah, we turn it up. We got something to celebrate this year. So that's what that is. But, like, so first question is, can you afford it? It was times in my life where I couldn't afford it. I couldn't even afford to go home. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom and dad would, try to send me money so I could go home. So I could just get home to see them. I would go years without going home because I couldn't afford to go home. I was stuck here. Like I told you guys, when my family lost their house in 2016, I couldn't afford to get home, and they couldn't afford to bring me home. So I had to not see them because we couldn't afford it. You know what I'm saying? So it's levels to this broke. You know what I'm saying? So now, because I've been there, because I do have that PTSD, I save money, and I save money like kind of with a lack mentality. So once you get out of that hole, once you get out of that place of like, waking up and realizing, I need to be financially responsible. Like, because we don't always know we need to be financially responsible. If we never had anybody to show us that, then how can we know? You know what I'm saying? So don't be mad at yourself for not knowing, or don't be mad at yourself. And shit, when you find out, when you know better, you do better. The issue comes when you know better and you don't do better. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care how old you is. You could be 45 and you just learning. You fucking learning, and don't let nobody tell you different, and don't let nobody make you feel bad about learning when you're 45. And anybody try to make you feel bad, tell them they can eat your dick and then come eat mine. Send them to the neighborhood, bitch. Where you can eat dicks if you judge. We got dicks lined up, ready to be ate. So there's that. So like, once I became aware of my financial illiteracy, I started to educate myself. And I've tried to put myself in position so that I won't end up where I was ever again. That's not to say that it won't happen, because life happening. You never, like, one thing I already know, I always tell y'all, life funny. And sometimes God needs something to laugh at. The universe needs something to laugh at. Because I think he get bored in heaven. He be like, I'm just in heaven being great and shit. I don't got nothing to do today. So let me fuck with some people. I really feel like that's what God be doing. I be like, God, chill the fuck out, bro. Like, you ever had that friend that play too fucking much? That be God sometimes. Be like, bro, you play too fucking much. Like, that shit wasn't even funny. Like, chill the fuck out. So once you realize that you have a financial illiteracy, what do you do about it? A lot of people be so ashamed and don't wait. Like, people can't change if you shame them. It's hard for a person to change if you shame them. If you don't know something, guys, shoot me a question in the motherfucking comment box. I know somebody that can help you if you really want some help. It's free help. Fuck that shit. You ain't gotta pay me for no fucking help. Like, my blessings are gonna come. I'm blessed, so I want to bless you. So if you need some help, you need some financial literacy help, I got a whole team of people who ready and willing to help you. Just let me know. Just hit me in the motherfucking comments, and we'll help you get your financial literacy on motherfucking track. Like, and if you don't even know what that look like, or if you don't even know what that means, that's okay. It's okay. But don't be afraid to say that, because if you're afraid to say that, then you can't get help. You gotta admit you have a problem before you can get help, before anything can change. And I gotta say, you know, like as much as I and I'm gonna give myself a compliment, but as much as I talk about Sharif, you know, he the one who put me on financial literacy. He told me, and I never forget that shit. He told me, don't ever have enough, don't ever not have money to in an account to take care of yourself. I forget his exact words, but it was essentially that. Like, don't ever not have at least $5 in your account. No, he said, don't ever not have money to put gas in your car. Don't ever. And I live by that. Like, that's my rule number one. And so, like, since he told me that, I always live by that. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of my financial literacy rules that I will share with you. Like, make that one of your goals. Like, one of my financial goals is to bi-weekly have at least $50 in my account that I haven't spent or touched. I have failed miserably with that. I have. But I'm not gonna give up on it. But like, especially right now, I know that's not like realistic. So the first thing we talked about was, I'm gonna try not to keep y'all too long, is can you, during this Christmas season, one, ask yourself, are you financially in a place to have a Christmas? And if people are upset with you because you're not, then those aren't the right people for you, and they'll fall away. Don't try to buy nobody. Don't try to convince nobody. Don't use your last. And just because you got money don't mean you should spend it. That's like the old people say, oh, that money burning your pocket, huh? Just because you got money don't mean you should spend it. Don't mean it need to be fucking spent. I'm so proud of my little brother. I'm talking to that nigga. He got some bread, and that nigga just sitting on that shit. I ain't mad at him. He ain't working right now. He can't go nowhere. He say ain't no money coming in, so ain't no money going out. Straight like that. That's okay, because I'm going to blow my money on that nigga. That nigga have whatever the fuck he want. I go broke blowing money on that little nigga. Straight like that. But that's very wise, you know what I'm saying? So my little brother think that way. So if ain't no money coming in, that's another rule. If ain't no money coming in, there should be no money going out. Me and my sister talked about that shit today too. She said when she went to her stint and she lost all of her job, when she lost her job, she said she was blowing money like she still had money coming in. And she just thought that she was gonna get a job like that, and she didn't, and it put her in a horrible financial hole. You know what I'm saying? She not in a financial hole no more, but it did. So if ain't no money coming in, shouldn't be no money going out. And just because you got money don't mean you need to be spending the money that you got. Just because you got a little change in your bank account don't mean nothing. Oh, I got a G sitting up in savings, so I got money to spend. No, that don't mean you got money to spend. Unfortunately, it don't. You know what I'm saying? It don't. I think maybe it was Warren Buffett that said, oh no, Rich Dad Poor Dad, like wealth is having at least 6 months worth of expenses, like you could pay that like in your bank account. I think, or in your savings account, in a savings account, not just one, in a savings account. Like you could live for at least 6 months, like not even worry about it. That's when you got enough money. Really, that's when you have enough money to fucking, go Christmas shopping. I don't got 6 months saved up, guys. but I'm gonna go ahead and take this risk. Don't be like me, be better than me. But I can tell you, because I did not had no months. And I done been trapped in fucking Charlotte. So there's that. A tip that I use is, like, I make out a budget, and so I know I've been knowing that I was gonna go home for since September, probably since October. I decided I was gonna go home for Thanksgiving, for Christmas and not Thanksgiving. So with that, I started making decisions based off of that. So all right, so I'm going home for Thanksgiving. Like I'll go get my nails done once a month. They don't look bad. They starting to chip because I do too much with my hands. I do a lot of shit with my hands. It's just me, the one man show. That's the name of this video. But I only get my nails done once a month. I should have canceled my Mindful Soul box, but that's something that's like spiritually for me. I don't do much for myself. I don't go out and buy Birkin bags and all that shit. I ain't really with the hottest fads. But if I can buy myself a treat just to show myself I'm proud of myself, my Mindful Soul box, I get it from me and my mom. And I think if nothing else, we deserve that. So I'm not getting rid of that. But that's all I do, and I try not to eat out. So I go grocery shopping, and I buy food for me, and I cook it. And cooking is way better. It's way cheaper than fucking going out to eat every day. It's easier, and sometimes it's very easy for me to get caught up because I know personally. Probably the last couple weeks, like I want to say I've been eating out. I can't, like, not too much, but more than usual because I have been. It's easy, and so that's the thing too. And I'm gonna try to, when I come back, I'm gonna try to start meal prepping in the new year. I just hate the monotony of meal prepping, but I'm definitely trying to tighten my body up a little bit more. I'm gonna try meal prepping because when I don't meal prep, I have food in the house, but cooking, because I like to cook. That's the thing too. So personally, I love to cook. So I'm not just cooking nothing. You know what I'm saying? I go to, like, if I'm gonna cook, I'm gonna do it. And it takes me a couple hours because I prep my food because I'm low key. Like, one of the things about me is, like, I'm like a little chef. Anybody who know me know I love to cook. Like, I love to cook. I've been cooking since I was about 6 years old. So I'm gonna cook, but that takes time, and so in an effort to save time, I just run out and go get something. But like when you actually cook and meal prep, it saves money. Like it does. And another thing, like for all of my single people, like a lot of people want to be married and all of that stuff, and a lot of people want to be in a relationship. But the one thing about being single is, like, my budget is, I try to spend $150 every 2 weeks on groceries. Probably 200 if I include my flowers and a couple other little tidbits I pick up. And so that's groceries, like little shit I need for around the house. My mom, she's like, I don't know how you live off of $200 every 2 weeks. I done lived off of less, you know what I'm saying? And I think even then, I still think that I'm showing out, you know, I living off of $200 every other week when I have lived off of less than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I done lived off of less than that. So I give myself a budget. What's a reasonable budget that you can, like, but be real with yourself? Like, and when you grocery shop, plan out your meals. Don't just go frivolously get things. Okay, so when I like, for instance, I made that taco soup. I made taco soup. I was like, I know when I make this taco soup, if I get this much ingredients, I can eat this taco soup for at least 7 days. So I'm working on, so that's 2 weeks. I got a plan. I got to eat for 2 weeks. So that's 7 days. So that's 1 week out the way. So all of these ingredients, that's good for 1 week. Okay, what's another meal that I can make that'll stretch or that'll last a couple more days? All right, that's two. Like, all right, good. All right, that's this meal will last me for 3 days. I can stretch this out for a couple of days, or I can split this into make this 3 or 4 different meals. So when I grocery shop, I shop intentionally. I ask myself, okay, how much of this do I need so that it can last me the time that I need it. I do get things like fresh pressed juice. That's one of my favorite things. It was so funny. The little girl, I told y'all I had some company over. My neighbor came over, and she was like, her daughter, she asked for some orange juice. And I only like fresh juice. I told y'all that my dad be like, what the fuck? But this wasn't even my fresh pressed juice, because I didn't get. I actually trying to debate if I'm gonna get some more. I think I got enough collagen to last me till I come back. I'm not sure, but I'm definitely not going to get it this time because it's not in the budget. I only got $75 to spend for the next week, so half. And I probably only get like 1 bouquet of flowers because I'm not gonna be here and they're gonna die. But that's neither here nor there. Like, oh, the little girl was like, she was like, oh, this juice tastes fresh. It does. That's why I get it. So one, like, and so a lot of women be like, oh, I want a man and all of that stuff. First off, let's just be real, because this is not something that we think about. when you get a man and you get in a relationship, and if you really a good, like, not if you're really a good woman, because I don't want to say good women don't do that, but for me, like, you gotta have enough food to feed a man. You ever fed a man before, bitch? Not no little boy, bitch. A man. Like a man, bitch. Feed the man is expensive. You ever fed a little boy? Bitch, little boys is expensive. And people want kids and all that stuff. I'm not at a place. I don't know that I'll have kids. I don't know. But kids are expensive. You know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful for being by myself right now, because I can afford myself. I can afford my lifestyle. I can't afford nobody else, and I can't afford nobody's lifestyle. I just can't. I can't not right now. And so, like, think about, ladies, when you want to get, and men when you want to get in relationships, is it in your, can you afford a relationship? A one that's gonna last, and that really will nourish and give somebody what they really need. Can you afford one? Because a lot of issues in relationships be coming up because niggas and bitches can't afford relationships but want one. You got a roommate in a car, and you pay half of the bills. You can't afford no motherfucking relationship. Sorry, not sorry. You can't. You don't got enough money. Unless the roommate agreement is so that you can save money. Then, there's that too. Everything has its exception. But assess yourself. Can you afford that relationship? Can you afford that person? Because the Christmas comes up, and then Valentine's Day and all that shit. Can you afford that? Can you do that without hurting? Because a lot of times resentment come up because people use the money that they don't have to get ungrateful most of the time people things, or sometimes grateful people things, but they ain't had the money. So one, if they don't get the same thing reciprocated, they feel some type of way. Or two, they use the last of their money, and while they, it did come from the heart, now they can't pay their bills, and that causes another issue. So when can you afford a relationship? And that's the thing too. So I'm by myself right now. It's just me, and I can afford me. So ask yourself, can you afford you? And then, in affording you, how much do you cost? What's your expenses? What's your monthly expenses? And I haven't done my monthly expenses in quite some time. I need to sit back and redo them. Like, okay, so this is my monthly expenses. This is how much I should be able to save a month. And if I'm not saving it, I need to assess why. So there's that. So we talked about, can you afford Christmas? Ways to ways to save money, ways to track money, ways to budget money, and ways to kind of prepare for if you're going to have to spend money. Like, it costs money for me to go home, and I know when I go home I'm gonna blow money. I tell y'all that every time. So if you know that you have something planned and you're gonna blow money, what are you willing to sacrifice so that you can enjoy that thing or that trip? I always say that. So I have 2 cards that I use that are my personal cards that I like. Every time I get paid, I probably just use that. That's my play money, my blow money that I treat myself to. So that's my Talia, Leanne, and Lil Greg money. So whenever I go home, whenever my little niece or my sister, my little niece and my little brother want something, I'm gonna motherfucking swipe them cards. But I know that, like, so I'm intentionally not touching any money on those cards so that I can maximize the potential of those cards. That's money that's already set aside. So what I'm going to redirect that money. I'm going to reappropriate that money for something else. I'm not getting I only get my nails done once a month. So that's more money. That's less money for me to spend, and more, that's less money spent. So more money I can spend when I go home. You know what I'm saying? Just basic stuff like electricity. When I'm at home, all my lights off. If I'm not in that room, I cut those lights off. I don't run unnecessary things. I don't keep TVs on. I am a fresh air person, so I always got my windows open or my blinds open so that upstairs, so I can let some sunlight in or let some fresh air in. just little financial little things like that add up. They make a difference. So when you're planning for Christmas, when you're planning for things like that, if you want to be able to afford to give your family Christmas gifts, what are you willing to give up during the year? What are you willing to sacrifice during the year so that you can do something later? What financially are you willing to sacrifice now for the future? A lot of people don't want to sacrifice anything, and they end up broke. And saving, like, save before you actually, like, if you have the young people, if you have the opportunity to have money taken out of your check and put into a different account before it ever get to you, do that. You don't miss what you don't see. It's like a mind over matter thing. Like, it's a lot of money that the richest man in Babylon, one of the things he said was, pay yourself before you pay anybody else. I pay myself before I pay my bills. Like, I take care of myself before I pay my bills. I do pay my bills, but I pay myself first. I pay myself, I think he said, like, at least 20%. I don't know if I pay myself 20%, but I definitely pay myself. I'm 100% sure it's less than 20%. And I want to work up to that, but not yet. Because I'm trying to get some debts down. I'm trying to get some stuff down. And it's okay to have debt. Everybody, like 95% of 99% of Americans have debt. Unless you're in that 1%. So 99% of Americans have debt. So it's okay. Don't let your debt freak you out. I tell you, I got like, I think $300,000. I went to law school. I got a car. Shit, that was it. That's how much that shit costs. That's real life. I'm not gonna be like, it's probably not it's probably, I don't know. It's probably still close. It's probably still up there, but I'm paying it off. I'm paying it down. Like half of that, it's sadly made. It ain't like credit card debt or shit like that. Even though I do have a credit card that I have to pay off. But the credit card that I have to pay off went to some shit for law school. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm honest with you, and I'm telling you this so when it's paid off, you can see that it's possible. It's possible. It's not impossible. People don't believe it's possible, and people don't believe the impossible. People believe that things are impossible until they see it done. So I'm here to show you that it's possible and give you some hope that it can be done, and so that you don't give up. Like, because a lot of people will be like, well, I'm not going to even try because it's not doable. It's doable. You just got to do it, and you got to be patient, and you got to be steadfast about that shit. That's just the way I think about it. This nasty ass tap water. So, for me this Christmas, and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Yeah. So for this Christmas, I y'all know, I write everything down. So I got people I need to send gift cards to. I got people that I'm gonna give gifts to. And that's another thing too. Just another tip. Just because you can't buy people a gift, give them a gift card. One of my biggest things to do, because I love to give gift cards. I'm not when I say gift cards, I mean Christmas cards. Now ain't no fucking money or nothing in them, bitch. It's words with love, bitch. That's all I got to give. That's it. That's all I got. But the right people will be thankful for those things. Like, if that's all you got, that's all you got. And they'll understand, and if when time, as time progresses and your wealth grows, you'll be able to replace those gift cards with actual gifts. And with those Christmas cards, just cards, no gifts, with actual gifts. But like if a healthy alternative, a cheap getaway gift, dollar store, they got fucking gift cards, like boxes, 25 gift cards for $1. I'm gonna go buy like 3 or 4 boxes of them hoes and mail them out to people. And it's something small, but sometimes that's all it takes, is something small, just to let somebody know that you're thinking about them. Sometimes that's all people really require, just a thought. So just because you can't go out and buy the Balenciagas and the fucking, time for a fucking $1 gift store card works just as well. And the people who are unappreciative, they're like, oh, that's all I got. You just make sure you don't never send them another gift card or nothing, or talk to them ever again. in life. You know, that's simple. So I got my gift card list. I got my gifts list. I got my card list. I got my gift list. And how do you decide who gets gifts and who gets cards? Bitch, that's on you. I can't tell you that shit because you ain't about to blame me for nobody being mad at you, bitch. I don't know. But my list, you know, my list is small. My gift list is small because I don't have much money to get people anything, but I want to get some people deserve a gift. Not that other people don't deserve a gift, but fuck it, you know what the fuck I mean. And if you don't, fuck you. So I got all the stuff I need to get. I got my plans for all the shit I gotta do to get ready before I leave. And like all the maintenance, the maintenance shit. And my maintenance, my maintenance budget is like $150. That's how much it's gonna cost me to get all my stuff done. I wanted to do something to my hair, but I think I'm gonna just go home natural. Fuck that shit. Cause I don't have the money for it. I don't have the money. I wanted to get some braids, but the chick, she was booked up until the 26th, and I feel like I wanted to get braids to go down there. I don't want to get braids to come home and sit in my motherfucking house. So, cause I'm not doing nothing. When I come back, I'm gonna do the fucking New Year's thing, but that's about it. So, but plan out, like if you plan out what it is that you want to do, then you can add numbers to that and see if you can financially afford to, or if you can't, you can move some things around in your budget to see if to see what can go, what you can sacrifice, what you can't sacrifice, what's worth it and what's not worth it, and if actually spending the money is worth it. All of those things are extremely important when it comes to really trying to get your finances in check and not go broke, especially during times like Christmas time. So find alternative gifts, make gifts, like re-gift, you know, use pictures, other things that don't cost lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of money. So there's that. So I know there was a lot of information for Finance Friday. Y'all got any questions about anything that I said? Hit me in the comments. And I got you, boo. And I got you, boo. I got you, boo. But this has been Finance Friday. Don't go broke on Christmas. Find alternative routes and means to get gifts so that you don't have to spend a lot of money. Let people know that you don't, like, be honest with people. Let people know that you don't have money. Let people know that, you know, I can't afford to get you anything, but I'm thinking about you by sending them, go to the dollar store and get a motherfucking gift card. Dating people is expensive. So can you afford to be in a relationship? One of the guys, that Big Ed, he used to always tell me he couldn't afford to date me. He was too broke, and that's the real thing. So, you know, and I appreciate that, and I always respect it, and I tell him I always respect that. I think he's still a fuckboy, though. I love him, though. He's fine. Oh, Jesus. Something about the name Jesus. That's how that's how fine that nigga is. When he make you, he make you do that ugly voice cry. So can you afford today? Ladies, you know, so, and then how much do you cost? Ask yourself, how much do you cost? Can you afford you? Can you afford your lifestyle? If not, make some adjustments. It's okay. And are you financially literate? If not, that's okay too. But ask yourself, are you financially literate? Do you know what that means? Do you want to become financially literate? Do you need help? Places like, depending on where you bank, they have free financial advisors. I don't really, like, I got a Wells Fargo account, but I read the black text, so I kind of feel a way about them. But I know if you have a membership with Wells Fargo, they give you a fucking they have free financial advisors. See if your bank has a financial advisor. If you don't have a bank and you never had a bank account and you don't know how to go about doing that and you want to look into that, let me know. Because and don't ever be mad at yourself for the things that you don't know. I can tell you that. I tell you guys that all the time. Like, it's okay to not know. Like, it's okay to not know. And it's okay to not know when you're 60 or when you're 16, darling. Like, and anybody who makes you feel bad for not knowing is an idiot. As long as when you know, what are you gonna, now that you know, what are you gonna do about it? And my spirit's telling me, just take care of yourself. Just take care of yourself. And don't be too hard on yourself for not knowing or not being rich already, not getting started. Steve Jobs didn't come up, like a lot of these people, I think Steve Jobs didn't started making money until he was like 35. Warren Buffett didn't make his first million until he was like old. A lot of these people who didn't even get rich until they was really old. So don't think that you behind the curve or anything like that. But as long as you get started now, and don't let nobody make you feel guilty. And then first off, don't let everybody in your motherfucking business. Everybody ain't supposed to know how much what the fuck you got in your motherfucker. What's in your wallet? Everybody ain't supposed to know that shit in any motherfucking way. So this was finance. This was Finance Friday. I really wanted to come on this bitch and talk to you about some things. I think I'm gonna actually go thrifting on Monday as well. To go get some cute little fits because I got some brunches to go to while I'm at home. We're taking my little niece out, you know. But everybody be COVID safe. I gotta get me a cute little mask. So I'm gonna do that. I wanna Kyra Unique. She has some badass boots. They was like Prada bitch, but them bitches was bad. So I want to get me some cute little boots. I got some thigh boots. I got some mid boots like y'all see in the neighborhood Hope Dealer pictures. But I want some other boots. I want some different kind of boots. I had some knee boots, but my ex threw them bitches on top of the oh yeah, Leanne, you're beautiful, you're smart, and you're kind. Oh, and I said it twice. And you a go-getter, bitch. And you're a hustler. And your hustle really is unmatched. And you really do sleep on yourself, but you really are a pretty cool anomaly. And you might not see it. I know you don't see it. But hopefully one day you do. Hopefully you get to see how great you are before you leave this earth. And hopefully you get to see the impact you make on the world just by being you, pretty girl. But yeah, so I want to get me some new boots. For everybody who just, like, if it's your first time in the neighborhood, in an effort to redirect my neurological pathways, when I think about an ex or when I think about something that just wasn't good for me, I stop that thought and I give myself a compliment and I give myself a positive affirmation. You should try that as well. It was something that I saw on Kyra I'm Unique page. Like, it's a financial thing that she did, and I can't remember what it was, but I hope I remember. So there is that. So I need to buy myself some cute little clothes. But so tomorrow is a busy day. Matter of fact, these next few days are gonna be busy. I might rest on Sunday because I'm gonna be running like crazy. Shit, probably till fucking January 1st, probably past that. So Sunday might be my last day of rest for a minute. So I'm gonna enjoy that bitch. I'm trying to debate whether, because y'all already know I'm going to get something delicious to eat tomorrow. My sister was saying all she want to do for her birthday is eat delicious food and not pay for it. So she don't know it, but I'm going to try to drop her some bread so that she can go buy herself, you know, a meal on me. I got to find her a wallet too. But I'm torn between Captain D's and motherfucking American Deli, because Captain D's got them funnel cake sticks. If you never had a funnel cake sticks, a funnel cake stick from Captain D's, bitch, you losing. Go get you some fucking, bitch. Like, if it's one thing I know is good food, like I told you, my whole family, we some fucking food connoisseurs. We just sit around the house and motherfucking taste everything. One of the things that I'm gonna do is my sister gets the little, like, you know how I get the little Mindful Soul boxes? She get the food boxes from all over the world. So I'm gonna record my family doing that with each other, so y'all get to see what that is. Y'all won't see my sister because that bitch, she's like, nah, y'all won't ever see my face. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. So there's that. All right, so this has been Finance Friday. My homework assignment for you guys and is to write down all of your monthly expenses, whether it be your hair, nails, food, electricity, gas, all of your monthly expenses. Write that shit down, and then write down your net monthly income. Not your gross, your net. So what actually comes into, and look up what net income and gross income is. Write down your net monthly income and compare the two. And then if there's any money left over, see if you can save that. Find ways to save that. And if there's not any money left over and you're tight, then that means, and if it's tight, then you good, but you need to probably back off on some of those things. If your expenses are more than your net income, then you probably already have debt, so you definitely living beyond your means. Don't do that to yourself. You don't have to. Like, cut back on some shit. I remember my financial advisor told me that I need to get rid of my cable, and I was stubborn and didn't get rid of my cable. And now now I'm out the mud and that shit, but I didn't listen, and I got so far, and then I had to cut it off. Don't make people have to make you cut shit off. So look at your so my homework assignment to you is write down your weekly expenses, your monthly expenses, and put it against your net income for the month. Where do you stand? Ask yourself that, and then go from there. So this has been Finance Friday. I don't know what the fuck we gonna go out on today. But I don't know whether I'll let y'all know what I get on Saturday. I don't know how spiritual Saturday gonna go, because I got, like I told y'all, I got so much shit to do. I'm tired already. I told my little brother, I was on the phone with him. He was like, I was like, bro, when I get to Louisiana, all I'm gonna do is sleep. That part, God, God, thank you for my life. And always, and in pause, and in anything you do, any money that you spend, any money that you get, I told y'all one of the I don't know, I forget what practice it is, but every time I spend $1, I say Arigato, and that's thank you. You know what I'm saying? And I maybe call that one this Arigato. I gotta look that up. But thank you. You know what I'm saying? And I thank God for every time I spend $1. I'm not lying to you. Even if I forget, I always go back to that one thing and I pray on it and say, God, thank you for this money coming in. And I pray for you. I pray that you allow money to come to me as easily as it goes from me, and vice versa. So the biggest point of the biggest takeaway, if you don't take away anything, first off, before money can abundantly flow to you, you got to be grateful for the money and the things that you do have. So are you grateful for the $5 or the $10 that you got? Because if you ain't grateful for the $5 or the $10 you got, you definitely won't get the $100,000. You feel me? You feel me, shout it? All right. So Fusions, fucking New Orleans. I'm gonna take us out on this. I don't like. Not that I don't want to, but it just remind me of like, it make me want to say, I gotta give myself another compliment. But oh, you strong, mommy. You are like, bitch, you one of the strongest bitches I know. Like, you know what I'm saying? One of my exes, and it's not a bad ex, so I don't have to give myself a compliment for this one. But he was just like, you strong. He was like, you strong. I was like, I appreciate that. But this song came up, and I want to run it because it's one of my favorite songs. So, all right, guys, y'all have a blessed day. Happy Finance Friday. This was a thick one. This was a lot of one. It had a lot of information. I should have told y'all to get y'all pens and papers out, but you can run this shit back. And I hope it was helpful. But that's what the Spirit laid on me today. Tea, pumpkin bread, grocery shopping, gift card shopping, meetings, and work. So much shit to do. But I gotta go get it, because if I don't, I already know somebody else will. Commercial, let's see. Commercial. I bet my neighbors be hot. Like, what the fuck? Why they got the music so loud? Why they all got the music so loud? Oh, but, boop. Y'all have a blessed day. Don't spend too much money. Don't go broke this Christmas. And don't live beyond your means. It'll come. Never chase it. Let it come to you. I don't chase nothing. Find something to do. All right, I always want to call y'all iPod. All right, podcast, y'all be easy, because I know y'all gonna cut off before this song finish running. And y'all, well, I'm not gonna post this one. Shit, I gotta post it, or it's not gonna post. But it's Finance Friday on Thursday for y'all. Hey, I'ma run this whole thing. Like Mercedes, built in the 70s, classic like you and me. We're coming down, 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 down. It's a stretch hairstyle. I probably blow dry it and pull it in, and then take these twists apart. he a gold digger. Waste time.